Hi, we're Dan and Mary Buckley here with our dog, Fritz McGee. We just retired, bought a camper, and now we're on a great adventure to see our wonderful country.
Time to start heading into Alaska, moving southward on the Tok Cutoff down towards Valdez. We're sitting here in construction waiting for the lead car to take us up the road. Everybody's getting out, visiting people, getting bites to eat while we're waiting. On our way down towards Valdez, we stopped at some pull-offs and a few rest areas. And I wanted to get the drone up to kind of get some coverage of this area. It's such a gorgeous landscape. One such rest stop, we decided to go ahead and spend the night. It was very peaceful. It had a good river view. We stopped off at a old abandoned campsite. It's on the road down to Valdez. We're still on the north side of the Thompson Pass, so we haven't gone over the Thompson Pass yet. This is a little campground. It's been abandoned. Now it's opened up. It's just dispersed, first come first serve, but it's free, and that's good. We have a few extra days. Our reservations at Valdez are not for a few days now, so we had to find a place to kind of hang out for a few days, and so we come here. And it's up until just a little while ago, we were the only people here, and I don't think anybody else is going to come around today. I think 8 sites here. We are in a pull-through site, which is kind of nice big open site. Some of the sites here, some of them here like this one, you might be able to get a small camper in here, a little micro, kind of like ours, but it's more like a tent area. Most of these sites in here, they're pretty small. So I'm heading to a hike called Worthington Glacier. It's not a very long hike, it's pretty short. The longer portion of the hike has been closed, I think for safety purposes, from what I understand. It went along a ridge, at least be able to go on and be able to see the glacier. Won't be able to get up close to it at all, but I think it's maybe a half mile from what I understand. It's not very far. Get up, at least get some pictures of the glacier. Well, there's the Worthington Glacier from a distance. So I found another way to get just a little bit closer to it. There is a path. So they did have a few warnings back there, I noticed. Walk at your own risk. Of course, they all say that. There's a few people up there. I think I'll get up a little bit closer. I think I'm following the sheep trail here. Whew. Elevation again. This is one illustrious view. Unbelievable. The view you got up here. I'm not even up to the top yet. I have a feeling that this is the end of the road. I see this big rock standing up here. This just didn't happen. I think somebody put it up here to say that this should be as far as you go. Well, I just finished taking some awesome drone footage of this glacier. I got up fairly close to it. I didn't get too close. I'm not that good. I'm not a professional, and that drone cost too much to lose, to crash. Not only that, as I was flying it, one thing that I was a little concerned with is in here the wind is not so bad, but as you get up a little bit higher, the wind starts kicking a little bit, and even down here every once in a while you can feel the wind kick in a little bit, and I wasn't so sure how windy it was up there, so I was a little bit leery about getting too close, but I think I got close enough. I guess I didn't consider my safety too much. Now, go on to the Thompson Pass. There's 3 hikes there at the Thompson Pass. Going to go check out, see which one. May do a couple of them. There's 2 smaller ones and 1 bigger one. We'll go check them out, see what it's like. The top of the Thompson Pass, as you go down into Valdez. Boy, it's a beautiful sight of mountain peaks, snow cap. Unbelievable. They just seem to go on and on and on. Almost like they don't stop. Well, I'm standing on top of this little rock mound here, about as high as I can get right here. Yeah, there's a ridge over there. I'm not going to go clear over there though. This is high enough. I'm going to get some drone footage here, and it's going to be awesome. As you are entering Valdez, about 10 miles before you get to Valdez, you will enter an area called Keystone Canyon. This is a very beautiful area and rich with vegetation. It is here where you will find 2 very famous waterfalls, the Bridal Vale and the Horsetail Falls. There are many waterfalls along the mountainsides, but these 2 are by far the most famous. the way down to Valdez, I noticed this waterfall off to the side. All you could see was bits and pieces of it, but it looked like there was a lot of water flowing down. So I stopped and pulled out the drone to fly up there to see what I can see, and what I saw was amazing. We made it to Valdez. One of the first things we did when we got to Valdez is to come on down to Fat Mermaids. This place comes highly recommended, especially if you're looking for seafood. Since the salmon have not made it up yet, we had to make alternative fishing plans. One of the more popular fishing activities, at this time at least, was to go down to the dock and try to catch a few flounder. Okay, we got a trophy here. First flounder. I already caught the first baby flounder.
Okay.
What do you say, Miss Fisherman?
It's nice.
Baby flounder killer.
At least it's warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
It must be at least 50.
At least.
Well, we're out here fishing.
First fish of the day.
Dan caught him a crab.
This here is Glacier Park in Valdez. Got a lot of little bitty icebergs coming off the glacier. It's cold down here too. Don't see any fish. This here is a Solomon Gulch fish hatchery. Don't exactly see any fish today though. I think all the salmon's a little early for the salmon. Well, this was sure a bust. No fish, no sea lions, nothing. There you go, is a salmon ladder where they come up and they get up there and they lay their eggs. This area here is where the original Valdez used to be prior to the 1964 earthquake. There was also a subsequent tsunami, which is what really destroyed the town. They deemed it not feasible to continue trying to develop this area, but moved the town a little bit further down the road. This is an aerial view of the original Valdez city with little numbers on it to show you where things used to be. As you walk around, you will find these little signs indicating what used to be there with a little bit of information about it. This is the area for the Old Valdez before the earthquake. We're going to go down there and take a look. So this is where Valdez used to be pre-1964. Not much here. All right, here's the post office, where the post office used to be. Was the main street down through Old Valdez. I'll go back up here. It's up here somewhere. It's supposed to be the old gospel church. I want to kind of see where that was at. Well, there's really not much here to see. Just a bunch of signs kind of tell you where stuff was at. That's all you get. So this is the main road going down to Valdez, Old Valdez, and I finally found it. Right here is the Valdez Gospel Chapel, where it used to be. I did do a little bit of reading on here, and it does kind of say a little bit about it here, but a lot of kids. It was like a children's home. Let's see, what does it say here? The chapel associated with the Assemblies of God Church ran a children's home on this same block. Residents included Alaskan Native children, orphans, and youngsters whose parents were unable to care for them. The children lived in dormitories, attended public school, and played in nearby treehouse. The pastor was Dwayne Carriker, C-A-R-R-I-K-E-R. And from what I understand, it never was reestablished after the earthquake. And they have no gospel here in Valdez either. This is a statue that's commemorated to all those who worked on the Alaskan pipeline. I think there's 4 people up here. It looks like one's holding a kind of like a grease gun, another one's got a shovel, another one's got I'm not so sure what he's got, but just representative of the people who built the Alaska pipeline. This is the commemoration. History's largest privately constructed project, the Alaskan pipeline. Here's a view from the other side. So got a welder right there holding some welding sticks and the handle for the welder, and then the other guy there's a shovel. So they had a boat come in today, took over our fishing spot, so we can't fish now. It's a Viking. There's another boat coming in tomorrow. It's a Viking also. It's the top level rows that you really want. Those are the penthouse seats up there. Viking Orion, and I think tomorrow is a Viking Exxon. Comes in tomorrow. Valdez. Finally made it. We're going to close out this episode, but Valdez, wow, what a place. Of course, it wasn't Valdez that was so cool. It was everything that surrounded it. That's what was...
the waterfalls, the mountains, the ice,
mountain pass,
the glaciers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
In this video, I put a lot of video, a lot of coverage on the mountains, the waterfalls, the Glacier Lake thing, because that's where it's all at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot down in Valdez to do, really. I mean, you have
little tours here and there.
Tours. Every place has their tours, but it was the surrounding element that really made Valdez.
You know, sitting on the dock with some of Alaskans and fishing.
Guy's name was Roy.
Yeah, Roy
Had a
was out
dog.
there. Yep.
Let us know what type of crab I've caught.
Spider crab.
Spider crab's what it was. So showed us how to rig up our poles, so we can, because I lost all my tackle, and so he helped me set up a new one.
We just throw out and it just phew,
Yeah,
kept going.
Lost everything. The salmon weren't in. That sucked, but well, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
But Valdez, I hope you enjoy the video, especially the drone coverage of some of the stuff. The beauty was so much. It's like it give you a headache looking at it. It was just every time you turn your head, every time you turn the corner, it was just another landscape that just blew you away.
Well, it's like your mind can't take it all in. There's just so much beauty around you to see. You know, God's creation, and I mean, it's just amazing.
Yes, it was. So we're going to sign off on this one. We're still moving on but for now we're going to sign off, and we're going to get out
And get going.